Need help choosing the wood stove that best suits your needs? Here are some important points to help you decide. What floor will the wood stove be installed on, and how many stories are above it? Keep in mind that heat rises. Thus, a wood stove located in the basement will radiate heat to the ground floor. However, a wood stove located on the ground floor will not send heat to the basement. This principle also applies to high or cathedral ceilings. It must be expected that a certain amount of heat will be lost due to the height. Warning: a wood stove is not a main heating source, but an auxiliary one. Certain accessories, such as fans, can help distribute the hot air, but a wood furnace remains the most efficient solution for heating an entire house evenly. Will the heat flow easily? A space with many dividing walls will be more difficult to heat because it is more complex to distribute the heat evenly. Open areas and rooms near the wood stove will be easiest to heat. How effective is your insulation? The better a home is insulated, the more heat is retained inside. The number, type, and orientation of doors and windows, as well as the thermal resistance of the walls, influence the insulation of your home. How will you use your wood stove? Sustained use is defined as a backup heater that provides maximum heat. Ambient use is defined as an auxiliary heater which provides a warm environment mainly around the appliance. How to calculate the area to be heated? To determine the area to be heated, calculate 100% of the area of the floor on which the wood-burning stove is installed, plus 50% of the floor above, plus 25% of the next story if there is one. For example, a wood stove installed in the basement of an 800 square feet, two-story house will give 1,400 square feet of theoretical area to be heated. Certain factors such as humidity, the quality of the wood, the chimney, and the weather will influence the performance of your stove daily. To compensate for these variable factors that influence the performance of your stove, it is advisable to add to the surface area calculated beforehand 15% in an optimum environment and up to 35% in a less favorable environment. An optimum environment would meet the following criteria. The wood-burning stove is used mainly for ambient purposes. A well-insulated dwelling. Air circulates naturally or mechanically well throughout the rooms. In which case, we recommend adding approximately 200 square feet. On the other hand, a less favorable environment would have these criteria. Sustained use of the stove. A dwelling with poor insulation. Poor or no air circulation other than the heated room. We recommend adding a larger margin, approximately 400 square feet or even 600 square feet more. There are three main advantages to a more powerful device: increased heating capacity, ease of loading with longer or larger logs, longer burning time. When a wood stove is too large, it is common to compensate by making smaller fires more frequently, which makes the appliance less efficient and generates more creosote. Conversely, when a wood stove is too small, it is common to constantly use the stove at its maximum capacity, in which case it will more likely wear prematurely. Which appliances correspond to the area to be heated that you have calculated? The harsher the winter, the more you will need a high-performance wood stove to be comfortable. On the manufacturer's website, you will find the recommended area map by climate zone. This map will allow you to combine your climate zone, the actual area to be heated, and the appliances recommended for this space. Remember, it is recommended to consult the manual of the wood stoves you're interested in to ensure that the requirements for use and installation are suitable for you. What's left? Now that you have chosen a selection of wood stoves, you must compare the options and accessories offered for each and determine which ones best suit your preferences and habits. Some items, such as wall shields and fans, will help improve the performance of your wood stove, while others, such as legs, bases, and different door styles, will be more aesthetic. And there you have it. You are now better equipped to find the wood stove that is right for you. Don't forget, you can always consult the information sections on your manufacturer's website or speak to a professional who can answer all your questions.